If there was a tournament for the worst types of content on this app, this is what it'd be. So at the 1 seed, we have Share Slop. The 2 seed is Bike Talk. The 3 seed are pandering videos. The 4 seed is Book Talk. The 5 seed are harassment videos. The 6 seed are fake prank videos. The 7 seed is Yapp Talk. And the 8 seed are millennial aging videos. So before we start, place your bets now for who wins this tournament. Alright, this first matchup, Share Slop versus millennial aging videos. This one's easily Share Slop, even though millennials who are like, oh, I'm 45, but I look like I'm 20 are annoying. Not as annoying as Share Slop. Alright, next, harassment videos versus Book Talk. This is a really good matchup because the harassment creators are the ones that wear the meta glasses. They try and, talk to girls all the time and you just harass them, or they go inside of stores and harass workers. Versus Book Talk, which is like overly freaked out and they have some really weird takes, but I'm going to take harassment creators here, right? I just think they're worse because they actually affect people like in real life. Okay, next we have pandering videos versus fake prank videos. Now, even though fake prank videos piss me off and I'm like, who would ever watch these? Pandering easily takes this one because you're selling out your entire gender, your entire group, and you're trying to present yourself as like one of the good ones, and I hate that. And last matchup of the first round, we have Yapp Talk versus Bike Talk. Now, I'm a part of Yapp Talk, but I can call us out for some of the stuff we do. Sometimes we're really generic, sometimes it's the same thing every single time, and sometimes it just gets annoying. However, we're not nearly as bad as Bike Talk, we're not even close to it. Now looking in the semifinals, we have Share Slop versus harassment videos. Now, I think this one's closer than you would think. Most people be like, oh, it's Share Slop easily. And I'm going to take Share Slop here. However, harassment videos genuinely just terrorize innocent people for no reason. And I really do hate that. But Share Slop goes after like a really young audience and almost manipulates them into liking their content. And I think that's worse. So Share Slop moves on to the championship. And then we have pandering content versus Bike Talk. This could be a championship matchup itself. I'm going to take Bike Talk just because pandering content is annoying, yes, and you're selling out your entire gender, but there's something about a Bike Talk video, seeing someone thirst trap at a gas station, seeing a 35-year-old act like a middle schooler and think a trash can on the motorcycle is funny, like, I can't do it. On the championship match, we have Share Slop versus Bike Talk, the 1 and the 2 seed, but with Share Slop, it's the most generic, unfunny, uncreative, and repetitive content there is, and it manipulates middle schoolers and little kids into liking their content, which I just think is actually awful. However, Bike Talk also does the same thing, but it's just a bunch of like grown-ass adults on their motorcycle with middle school humor, and they're kind of targeting the same audience, although I will say Bike Talk's a little bit older, but it's still just like two very like different but very similar types of content. However, with that being said, I'm going to take Share Slop because I just think with the current state of the app, which is how repetitive, how many Share Slop creators there are, and just like who they're targeting and how they're doing it, I think by far they are the worst content creators on this app right now. So let me know what you guys think, if you agree or disagree, and who should I do next?